Our product is Blue Water, and BLOU, spelling of blue, means blue in Afrikaans, the language. It is spoken mostly in South Africa and Namibia, in the African continent, and the logo is just blue, outlined in the map of Africa with water droplets, and the color is blue.
There are over 345 million people without access to fresh water in Africa, so Blue Water is going to help African immigrants in New York give back to Africans that are without fresh water.
Why are we different than any other water brand? We are donating our the money we make off of our water, 1/4 of it, which is 50 cents per bottle, to the UNICEF TAP project, which opens up freshwater wells over in Africa. And per bottle, we sell it for $1.99, 16 cents to make our bottle, and so and then the donation of 50 cents. So we'd still be collecting about $1.36 per bottle, which will leave us a lot of room for profit.
Our target market is African immigrants who migrated to the U.S. and specifically the Bronx in New York. And our second target market area is California, because that's the second highest concentrated area of African immigrants.
We're going to launch our product in Rite Aid stores in the Bronx, because the Bronx has the highest concentration of African immigrants. And through our research, we found that these people shop at Rite Aid stores, and there are 10 in the Bronx. So we will launch in the summer when the weather's hot and people are thirsty.
Our marketing plan is to get Akeem Olajuwon, which, if you don't know, he is he's a retired basketball player who played for the Rockets and at the end of his career, the Toronto Raptors, and he is from Africa, so we'd like to get him to connect with some of our target market. We'll also market our product through Twitter and Facebook and post pictures of the kids they're helping with buying our bottle, so they can see the connection between their money and where it's going.
Our expectations, our first year expectation is to sell 100,000 water bottles, which we think is reasonable and realistic, with giving us $200,000 in revenue, and then $50,000 would go to the UNICEF TAP project, 1/4 of our budget.
Once we'd like to expand, once our company gets large enough, to go to California, where Don said is the second most concentrated place in America for African immigrants. We'd like to be in the fresh market because our product is a higher end product at $2 per bottle or $1.99 per bottle. So if we go into a place like Fresh Market, which is an organic place to buy food, it's a little higher end, so it'll meet the needs of our product. And that's it.
Did you mention that there are 345 million people in Africa without fresh water?
Yes.
What is the population of Africa? Like, is that half of Africa? Is that a quarter? Is that 10%? Do you guys know what kind of population that represents?
From what we've seen, it's a very large percentage. Specifically, I'm not 100% positive.
It's more than people live in the United States.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so it's, needless to say, a major problem.
Correct.
If you're able to donate the 50 cents, how much does the TAP project, what's it cost to drill a well?
Well, their whole thing is to exactly build wells. For labor and everything, I don't know the exact price of that either. But per well, for a standard well, is around $200 without installation or anything. So then the pipes and everything would definitely be up there in price. So I can't give you a specific answer for that.
Do you feel that consumers here in the United States will really feel that a 50 cents donation is really making a real impact? How do you help kind of bring that message home to them?
I think through the Twitter and Facebook, especially when we show pictures of what their money is going towards, they'll feel like they are helping.
And it's only 50 cents per one bottle, so if you sell 100,000, then that's a huge difference and would help a lot.
Okay. All right.